Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for stopping on by. I see we got some people stopping on by. We got El Show Del Patero Del Paco saying hello over there on the YouTube side. And we also got Plastic G45 over there on Twitch saying, Dave, what's up? Welcome, thank you guys for stopping on by. I have been addicted to playing Hearts of Iron 4 lately. I have been spending far too much time in my single, free time of playing probably way too much Hearts of Iron lately. And I'm like, let's just do it. Like, I'm sitting here playing this game for like 4 to 6, 8, whatever hours at a time. Sometimes to like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes way too late. And like, oh, I gotta go to bed, or I should already been in bed 2 hours ago. Yeah, I can probably play Hoi for like an hour at times 5 speed. Why not? It's a great game. It's a great game. And I've been on that kick lately because I used to play this game like every single day with a friend maybe like a year ago, and we did that for like, I swear it must have been like for like half a year, for like 6 months straight. We played like every single day. And it was before I was even like super big into making videos on YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, I was still putting out videos, but I was still just like not doing a lot of editing back then, so it was a lot more easy to just record and release. So it was a lot crappier content back then. Even my voice was all fucking whacked up with the stupid microphone. I had so many microphone problems at the start. But no, I used to play this game all the time. But then after a while, I kind of stopped talking to them, and we stopped playing. And I kind of, lost the luster of playing the game because there's only so many times you can play a country before you get bored of it, right? But no, I've found friends lately who actually do play the game, so I've been playing with like actually a few people lately, which has been really fun. Might be adding another person to it, so we can get like 3 or 4 people in a single match. That'd be really fun. But no, so I've been playing a lot more lately again. And, I know that they've been revamping a lot. I got the DLC from when they revamped the Nordic. I heard that they revamped Germany. I know that they revamped Russia. I tried playing Russia recently. Man, it kind of really sucks, the whole Stalinism paranoia thing. Hello there, Oz. Yo, thank you for stopping on by. Thank you. Actually, hang on. Where's my image reaction? There it is. There I am. So, I mean, I have 2 different ones. I mean, I have this one, and I have this one. Actually, I can probably move them. I can get them talking in unison. Hang on, wait, can I swap how can I flop this thing around? Preview, scaling, blending mode, transition, order, no, transform, rotate, flip horizontal. There we go. Now it looks like they're always going to be talking to each other. But yeah, now I have 2 different versions of this now that I use to talk. I go in between the 2, but I guess I'm going to go back to the other one. The other one I was using for the other one I was using because it was celebration of being now affiliate status over on Twitch. So now you can actually subscribe and do bits and get emotes and play games and stuff like that over on Twitch. So that's always fun. But yeah, today we are going to be playing Hoi. We're going to be playing as Japan. We are going to be using the Road to 56 mod. I have a few mods on, actually, is there a way that I can show? Is there a start menu? No. I mean, I don't really have too many mods. I have one for music. I have Road 56. I have one that allows you to be, like, known as new nations if you, like, take over certain parts of land, reformable nations. I have one that, like, highlights where the railway lines are. Like, all of my stuff is usually just UI stuff. I have one that makes the colors a lot more vibrant, as some of you may be able to tell, that a lot of these colors are a lot easier to tell. I have one that adds like color buttons and stuff like that. So just like UI stuff that makes it a lot easier for like the casual person. And also I think it's just a lot easier on the eyes. Like I've been playing with this recolor mod for so long. When I started playing with people when they had no mods, I forgot how gray the game is. Like, it's standard Hoi colors, it's so gray. Like, honestly, like, everything is so just, like, dull. It's like all these colors, but just, like, with a big shade of gray or white over it. Like, it's always being obscured by clouds, you know? Will you go alts? No, I mean, I'm probably gonna go casual. I'm probably gonna go classic, not casual. Probably gonna go classic fascist, Japan. Just because, okay, let's actually get started here. My custom game rules that I always do. 56 random. I mean, I know it's already technically random, but I like setting it as, where does it go? All their focus trees, everyone's focus tree is the road to 56, but everyone is, oh, there's a default in there. Austria? I don't know, random. But everyone is fully random, so we don't know what they're gonna do. I like the chaos that it brings to the match. I never know what's gonna do. And then war goals are always free. Like, honestly, most people I've always played with, surprising. I have found some people recently who I've played with who have never heard of people playing with war goals always free. But like for me, all the people I learned from like years ago and seen playing it, and other people I play with now always play with war goals always free. Like that's just how he's always learned to do it. Because it was funny. I went to go play a cooperative game as the USA with somebody. And with somebody, and like they start building infrastructure right away. And like, what are you doing? No, we should be building military factories. Like, what do you mean? Like, we're not, like, what do you mean? Like, oh, we're gonna go to war with Mexico and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, like, well, I guess you know, I found like, oh, he never plays with war goals always free. I'm like, oh, like, yeah, I guess that would make things a lot different. If I had to actually wait until like 1939 to do anything as a country, or like 1941, and wait for like World War II or like the U.S. to jump in, like, what was it, like 1940, 1939 or whatever? Like, I mean, you know, I think, no, the U.S. didn't get involved until, like, what, 1941 or something like that? I can't remember. I forget what year exactly the U.S. got fully involved. I know it started in, like, 1938, 1939, World War II, pretty much with Germany, but I forget the exact history of it all. But the thing is, like, if you do it that way, like, the U.S. doesn't have a single focus that gives you a war goal against anybody. It gives you extra stats if you do go to war against somebody that you can activate, but it doesn't give you a war goal against them. I'm like, well, so like that's why I always play with war goals always free, because you get to go who you want to go against, you know. As long as you have the political power, it's a lot more just, you know, what do I have selected here? Okay. Revoke guarantee allowed. Guarantee independence, I usually block just because like the UK and the US like to just dish you out like guarantee independences like they're fucking candy to everybody sometimes. Like, oh, I'm democratic. Yeah, let's give independence to this country that's non-aligned and also still mostly communist halfway across the world because you want to support their independence away from me. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay, get out of here, UK. Stop it. Like, I've seen that happen before. I'm just so used to just so used to using PP political power to justify that it's pretty much a muscle reflex to farm political power. Yeah. So, all right. So let's do this. Yeah. Look. Okay. We did that. Back. There's no apply button and start. I have Japan selected, right? I think I do. It looks like it. UK be giving out guarantees to monarchists and communists. I know, they do. They do it all the time. That's why I block guaranteeing independence. Like, I think it's fine of the countries that already have guaranteed independence at the start of the game. Like, I know at the very start, the one reason why I don't really like sometimes starting in Europe, because, like, Yugoslavia is guaranteed by France. Austria is not. Hungary is the only country you can really go after. Romania is guaranteed by France and also Poland. Bulgaria is not. Greece, I think, usually ends up going towards the Allies right away. Then you got France here. I know you can do that cheese thing where, like, you parachute in and take their states right away and go after France and kind of parachute in again on the UK. Done that before. Do an early game takeover, but then it's just kind of cheesing the game right away. Alright, let's get myself sorted. So, I think there might be some people who be watching this in the future or watching now, who I've been playing with, who I've been also teaching the game, that I'm trying to see how I do this. So first off, let's go towards focus. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go down towards purge, is what I usually do, purge. But honestly, sometimes I like even starting out with this army expansion laws and stuff like this. First, just because they give military factory. Like, that's just like 4 military factories right off the start. But if you go down Purge to Kodo, you still have to go through stuff that gives you, like, I guess you get, like, civilian factories here, but, you know, I'd rather do military factories. You get 4 here. Actually, 5 here. So how long is this going to be? This is 35, 70, so 105, 175 days to get 5. This is 70, 70, 140 days to get 4. So honestly, I think it's quicker to get that 4 and then go towards Purge to get that 5. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, research. Japan in 56 starts out like a lot of researches. Honestly, I think it's a little bit overpowered. Like, I know that they add more researches to the game, like with this stuff, like the stuff in the end. But, like, honestly, even Japan at the very start, like, it very quickly gets to a point where they kind of already catch up on the researches, you know? I already have all this done, right? Yeah. I don't really care for artillery right now. I could do attrition, railroads. Attrition could be fine. Railroad repair speed, hub, supply truck, that's whatever. That's not better until maybe later on. Supply range, yeah, that's not until 1,200 days from now. Yeah, no, fuck that. I don't need to worry about that right now. If anything, get this. That's good. Soft attack and breakthrough. That's for engineered, though. Honestly, though, I may not even be using engineers to start off with. Just because I know I may not have the production for it. And with that in mind, first off, delete all of the boats. So, I want you to make mines. What am I gonna do? I guess probably escort fleet to start off with this. I'll put like 5 on you. But then I also want submarines. How many free docks do I have? I have 4 right now. Go for a cruiser. But I want some for convoys, so I want like at least 3 on convoys. I'm gonna take 1 away from each of these, put it down to that, so now we have 4, 4, 3, 3. And then if we get extra naval yards later on for whatever reason, we do that, and then the rest can go into convoys. That'll work out fine. Construction. We are going to be doing military factories on top of the 80, and then that's all she wrote. No, not the boats. Hello there, Admiral Maji. Welcome, thank you for stopping on by. I think Korea does start as our own territory. I mean, I guess it kind of starts as a puppet as well, but let's go ahead and get that built on that 60% there. I always forget that Japan starts out so low in infrastructure and building things, but then after that we'll move on over to these other 60s. We'll see if we catch up on that before we end up getting research complete for concentrated industry, because they need to get max factories in the state by plus 20% so that I can start rebuilding back into these territories, because I'll probably have more building slots and stuff like that. Production wise, what's our templates looking like? Jesus, why do we have so many fucking templates? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, what am I looking at here? So, Russo Shiden. That's what I want. I want Russo Shiden. Russo Shiden. That's how I'm pronouncing it. You're whatever you. So, can I bet there, yeah, there are some. There's some in here that I can't change the template of, sadly. So, you guys I can't change the template of. I'm gonna put you into a different one. All of my infantry, Russo Shiden. I'm definitely mispronouncing that wrong. Looking down the line. Oh, we got some Dakus. The worst American pronunciation possible. Russo Shidens. Hoyos. Hoyorodons. Oh. I love it. I love it. And then we also got tanks. Jesus. Okay. Dakarosko Tanirka Kurat. I don't know. Fucking. Don't even try me. Don't even try me. Move you over to Russo Shiden. There. So everybody should be. Yeah, exactly the same kind now. 20 selected. You guys. I can't change any of you into your own templates because you guys are all these Jusedo Shidens. Aren't you like really big? You are. Artillery, light tanks, cavalry. So I guess you'll be like my breakthrough army, I suppose. Which means that everything else. What are you looking at? Nah. I don't really care for that. For everything else. Deleted. Thank you. Get out of here. Don't need you anymore. How many factories do we have? 11 out of 18. We can have, I think, 2 on support, 2 in artillery. I don't really care to have the light tanks there, but we do have an army that's using them. 4 per week. The thing is that you kind of need like a base level of 2. Because look at that. Look at that. 1 extra factory. You go from 4 per week up to 1 per day. You know, it's just so exponential on how your very first, like at least having 2 factories in a production actually makes the production so much higher. So we do have 1 army that's at least using artillery and support equipment and this other stuff. It would be nice to save up on them, but light tanks I usually don't save up on, because I never make a light tank army. The only reason I want them is just because of that stupid army starting out with the template that has fucking light tanks in it. For some whatever reason. I don't know. I still have 3 extra. The rest will go into infantry equipment. Everything else goes into infantry equipment. Put these guys up into an army. What are we starting out with? Offensive doctrine, samurai lineage. I don't really know what that means. Just background stuff. Organizational loss. You got better supply. This guy has better attack. Only by 1. And skill. But better supply by 2. 5%, 10%. Max planning, that's whatever. Attack though, 2.5%. I think I'd rather have the guy that has supply consumption, because you already have one of your slots taken up by this land doctrine thing. You have enemy air support. Yeah, that seems kind of nice, actually. Seems really good. My main army, I kind of want to leave the engineer and trickster guy for like when I get like mountaineers. He seems really good for mountaineers. So why don't I get this main guy? Yeah, he already has reconnaissance and infantry leader. I guess you have a political power. I don't know if you'll get extra powers after that for some reason. You're also a government figure. Then you guys, you are my big hitters. You may as well start leveling up this guy then. If I'm gonna be saving it for my main guys, I'm gonna have like the mountaineers, my breakthrough army. My breakthrough army always make my mountaineers, just because they're just more universal shit. What did I choose the right guy? I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I did. Perfect. You will be them for now. So I'm gonna want to start making 6 more. Stop this. And make 13 more. I doubt I'm actually going to have the supplies for that. I think it's lying to me. Let me start time. Let me go ahead a few days. There we go. Really, I'm positive 5,000. Okay. Okay. So I got room to train more. So I'm already training the maximum. Perfect. Alright, so time is going. Resources, yeah, probably rubber. It's always rubber. It's always rubber. I'll give you that. Give me a spy. Japanese spies. Here we go. 30 days. How many infant? Okay, we got a decent amount. 5 away from that. Antagonize, very foolish move. Yeah, let's go for an assassination. See if you can assassinate this Mongolia committee area. I need you. Get ready over here. That's okay though. You're a little bit overextended only because you don't have a full 24. That's alright. You'll have that eventually. I don't know what that symbol is. What is that? What is that symbol? I can't even look at it. That seems acrylic. I don't know. Hello there, renewal. But there we go. You guys, I'm gonna get you preemptively over on this island. And then get everyone ready on aggressive, and then start training with a shift click so they'll stop training when they reach lieutenant. We start out with any trucks, 145. Can I do anything with 145? No, I need 270 as a base. How many do I need for maximum? About 600. Fuck that. Okay. That's way too much. Way too much for now. I'll wait for that to build up a bit. We do start out with like nearly 2 million manpower though, which is pretty ridiculous. They get stability. Yeah, okay, so they move a little bit more towards fascist, I think. Yeah. 26%. Are they going up or down right now? They're going up very slowly. So maybe I don't have to worry about them. Maybe they'll just kind of move over to me. Can I get, if I negotiate licenses, will you like me better if I do that? No? 0-0? I mean, it's better than most other countries. I think Shaanxi Clicky or whatever is already like a negative 10-10, yeah, so. Justify war goal. What do we need for you? We need 42 or 40? 40, okay. I can do 40. I can do 40. Does this other side give me political power when I do this? Stability, fascism, planning skill. Ooh, this also gives me factory output though, just realized, and construction speed. Maybe it should go that way. Spies are ready. Gonna be another 30 days before that hires one, so we'll keep that in the back. So these are mostly... You can go down the industry, liquidification, and get mobilization, recruitment stuff, more military factories this way, challenge the Zatsubo. Kind of naval stuff. I mean... Democracy, surprising, looks like it's actually kind of a little bit strong. But also really convoluted. I mean, the whole point is to kind of go to war, especially for Japan. Otherwise, Japan just sits here and does nothing. Unthinkable is what go communist, yeah. Communist, for some reason, it has a lot of, like, research stuff for some odd reason. Get a research slot. Don't I already get a research slot if I go purge? I do. National research policy, so I still get that regardless, yeah. It goes alongside the recruitable population stuff and abilities. I've never used the last stand ability, though. Seems like a waste. Naval invade Green China because they have less divisions in their ports. Oh, Guaki click? Or Guashe click? Nah, I should just go right after China. Because the thing is, like, by the time I'm done invading China, usually all the other warlords, like, come into play. If I go after Guaki click, sometimes China doesn't get involved, but it does just take longer. I mean, I suppose that's still kind of a play. If China doesn't get involved, you at least have a better, like, foothold to get in there. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Also, just need these units to get done being made. Honestly, I think I'm gonna deploy them down early. I'm gonna slow down time a little bit. I'm gonna deploy them down early. Just so that way it counts as me having manpower down on the field. So let's go ahead and fill these guys. The rest of you guys, go in there. I need to select 9 of you. Go into your own army. What's 24 minus 9? That's gonna be 5, 15. So, boom, 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 boom. Get rid of 1. Now we're negative weapons. That's fine. Everything go to there. Do only 1. Garrisons go last. Reinforcements can go last. That's fine. Attach you. Give you a new commander. Let's give you infantry and attacking. That seems good right there. And then you are going to help out on the front line. Just in case Mongolia also gets some smart ideas. And then you will eventually have enough for that. And then your attackers should no longer be a problem. Now that you have a little bit more people also. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll have people. I love how you just define Guaki Click as Green China. Get into Green China. I can't pronounce it either. That's why it sounds like we're saying guacamole. Like, I'm gonna go invade and guacamole click over here, pretty much. Guaki Click. I know someone's given me pronunciations before, but it was like Huashe, it's like or they, like, their G's are pronounced as like a H or something like that. Like Huaki, or Huakai, Huaxi, some shit like that. Like, I don't know. Like, the funny thing is, too, that when they're telling me, I even made the exact joke of, like, yes, I will make sure to exactly remember this for the next time I need to refer to this information. As a joke of, like, of course we're not going to remember this. And I don't. And I don't remember how it's pronounced. Like, it seems really educational. I would love if I had a brain that could actually remember things like that. Like, man, I've met some people where they will learn little tidbit of facts like that, and they'll remember that shit like months later. Like, yeah, man, don't you remember that one conversation we had with that dude? And like he said, like, you remember something like that? What are you talking about? I'm like, oh yeah, I guess so. I'm like, good point. Yeah. It's like, you know, I don't know. Some people can do it. I can't. I don't have a brain for that. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Shit. I forgot to do this. What's our 53? Hopefully this isn't too late for it, but I'm going to change production over to the lowest production cost rifles that we have. So go from like 50 to 43, because it really does make a huge difference. So even though that the stats are much lower, which do suck, like defense 20, breakthrough 2, 22, 3, 3, 6, 0.5, 1, 4, 1, 4. Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's not that much terrible, but it is worse. But because they're a lower production cost, they just go by so much faster. Did I already get the? No, I did not get that. So yeah, I mean, I wish I did that at the very start, but the production is much higher on this, especially now that I just got more factories. So at least that gain value will be much higher. Especially as I can afford something here. You know, if anything, I'm gonna remove a little bit from this template. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I mean, look at the combat width of the stuff. 780, 80. I'm gonna pull out a calculator. I'm not gonna try to do this math in my head. Was 80 divided by 16? 5. Was 80 divided by 18? 4.44444. So actually, by reducing our combat width to 16, we can fit 5 armies in there, when if we had 18, we can only fit 4 armies in there, because the combat width of 18 wouldn't have been able to fit another one in there. But if we have 16, we fit exactly 5, at least according to this calculator. So it's actually better that we went to 16. We'll have a better chance of breaking through this front line, because this all counts as urban. Combat width of 80. Ooh, what about here? Plains. Combat width of 70. Yeah. Choose political path for total mobilization. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that next. I'm gonna be doing that exactly next. I'm just trying to get these military factories out of the way. Although arguably, probably would have been better if I went the overpath first, down the political path, because one, I would have gotten production bonuses, and I would have gotten more stability by having more fascist support. And I think more stability, more stability also gives you more factory output as well. That's why having stability is kind of important. I think war support, yeah, gives you mobilization speed. Mobilization speed, I believe, is how fast you recruit people. Right? I mean, does somebody know? I'm pretty sure mobilization speed means how fast you recruit people from your recruitable population, right? I'm not entirely certain. Population increase, available manpower. I believe so. Not entirely certain. I forget exactly what mobilization speed means. Maybe one of you bros becoming fascist, real 2025. Hey, it's common nowadays. You know, I'm just trying to get ahead of the times. What can I say here, Jimmy? You know, I'm just trying to say. Everybody's doing it. Italy's doing it again. They've been real secretive about it. You know, like America's kind of doing it. You know, what can I say? Germany looks like they might be going for round 3 again. You know, what can I do? I'm just trying to say, get ahead of the times here. You call me crazy now, but I'm gonna be one of the ones at the top. I'm ahead of times. I'm just practicing, pretty much. Oh shit. Have I got everyone filled out here? I do, now that I got all those weapons. Now that I got like what, 5,000 weapon specs, and I'm at 4,000. That's actually pretty damn good. I don't need to plan for this just yet. We still got time. It affects on recruitment and stability when you're in war. Yeah, I know it affects stability in war. I forget exactly how it does that, but yeah, I don't know where it comes into with recruitability. I know it matters in recruitability. I just don't know where that stat is. Because it doesn't exactly tell you monthly growing states, but it doesn't tell you like a percentage based on mobilization rate of how much it's affecting that, you know? Yeah, not that I can tell, and I can't like click on it for extra details. So, I don't know. I haven't looked at my stuff here. Manchukuo, let's give you a little bit more fascism support. I don't want you breaking away from me. You do that sometimes. Collapse a lot of this stuff. I can't expand on resources for... Ooh, I forgot about this. Yes. I forgot. I can get 4 factories here. Prioritize on this factory output. Boom. Forgot about that. Should have been doing that a long time ago. I guess I'm only at 39. It works. Fascism support. How much am I getting? 0.87? Lasts for 120 days. I'll give him a little bit more fascism support. Banish the, get out of here. 56 extras. Don't care about you being in here. Keep this one up. Can't prospect for resources anytime soon. We'll be fine. Alright. Beautiful. Also, is the game a little bit quiet? I just noticed. I just looked over at the volumes for you guys. It's looking a little quiet. Let me actually turn this thing up. Let me turn this up for you guys so you can actually hear what's going on. Just looked over and saw it was so quiet. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to yell at me. Don't be afraid to yell at me and tell me. Like, hey, too loud, too quiet, whatever. There we go. Now you can hear this wonderful music the entire time I can. Actually, toggle music. Is there... You can go to Fallout. Fallout music. Yeah, that's gonna be... Yeah, get rid of this. I need to turn all these on. Turn on all these... All this music. Play. Play. Is that a playlist? Wait, is shuffle. Wait, shuffle. Enclave. Why are they not working? Does it not work? Does the music mod not work? No. Play. It's saying like 0 out of 0, like 0 times. Like it's got the artwork there, but it's not actually playing any of them. Hang on, so I usually just go to this, and it has all the song stuff. Main themes, Battle for Mexico. Does this one work? No, that's not Old World Blues. That's just Hearts of Iron. That's still just more Hearts of Iron. Oh damn, the music mod didn't work. None of these have their songs in them for some reason. Well, that's a shame. Alright, well, back to this it is. Shuffle. I need to get rid of all of these then away from the selection, I guess, because it's probably sounds like it's probably fucking it up. Yeah, there it goes. Next. Sure, why not?
Russia victory. Do not worry to come out. I'm here to save you from under Russia. I'm here to be fascist with Japan. Here, come out. We are here to go against... We are here to fight China.
I don't know.
Broski, Krushy, Sititski, Broski, Mother Russia. Brings out the inner sugar blades. What can I say?
Yeah, why not? Plus terrains XP, because if they get like adaptable, or like I forget what they call it. What's the ability? Actually, they do have abilities I can choose right now. This one, let's get you charismatic, improv expert, movement land on land 10%. That's actually like really nice. So actually, if I wait on this guy, he might get enough to get the prerequisites to get improv expert. If I wait on giving him an ability. Ooh, scavenger right off the start. That's really good. Equipment capture ratio. Hell yeah. And you don't have an ability to start off with. Big sad. Alright, yep. Concentrated in industry. 160 days. How much time do I have? I have about 120 days. Looks like, ooh, good, radio will be done by then. Yep, okay, good. All of my offensive stuff will be done by then. Probably need another $30 for music DLC. Right, is Paradox. That's 379 days. I don't need something like that. Let's get military police. We're gonna need that soon. Got enough support equipment, artillery. Actually have quite a bit of artillery. How much artillery am I making per day? I kind of want to put one extra on all these, just so that way they have something to build up. And already making quite a bit of rifles. Hopefully I don't catch up in my... I might catch up in my production here. We do have a 60% down there. I can build one more. We got a little bit over here. Here's a 60%. That'll have to work, and then maybe at some point I can just start building a Manchukuo if I have to. But I think we'll have concentrated industry done by then. He's the same guy. He's the same guy's trust. Oop! It froze. What froze? No, it didn't. You maybe question my bit rate for a second. Army expansion. Ah, no. Okay, I need to start going down. It's only 35 days. I need to start going down the main political route. Why are you not training? You'd all be training. At least this guy should at least be training. Okay, still got 2 more in here that aren't in? Yep, they're about to be. And this is why it's important to make sure that you just let them deploy, because sometimes they're like 1% away and you don't know it. May as well leave them in there for that extra day. Army Command, Army Offensive, no, I'd rather save up for... Actually, don't have another Army Offensive, do I? I think I'll take that just for the fact of having... I mean, I only get one of these guys. Command Power, 0.3, 0.3. Planning Speed, 0.4. I guess I'd rather take the attack. That works out well enough for me, I suppose. Also, we get the military experience per day, because, like, even with all these people training, look at that, 0.009 or 8 per day from army exercise, which is nothing, but then 0.2 per day, at least that means that every 5 days I'll have 1 extra experience, which is nice. Especially when you're starting out like this, because that way you can kind of, like, modify templates as you move along a little bit. So I know it costs 10 per support, like, thingy. And then it can cost like 4 to 5 per like unit in the template that you're using. The other one's 227. We still got a little bit of time on that, so we'll move over to production cap. About like 200 to like 180 is about the limit of what I'll choose for research. If something's at like 221, I'll give it a little bit of time. I'll go research something a little bit like, not gonna say useless, but something a little bit extra, like airframes or like tanks, something if I really need to, or like I'll go research some railroads or like if anything, I probably should... Ooh, do I have trains? I was supposed to say, I need trains. Do I have the thing where I can commandeer civilian trains? Not seeing it. Some countries get the ability to commandeer civilian trains, but I'm not seeing it. Big sad. Alright, there goes Perch Dakota faction. Makes our tree much smaller. Let's get the civilians factory and this naval dockyard and all that shit. Should probably be upgrading my spies a little bit. Get suicide pills. Let's get that, so that way if they do get captured, maybe there's a chance that they don't, you know, don't have to go rescue their ass. Oh. Yeah, there goes Communist China against Mama Click. Interesting. Oh. It's time. Stop training, you bastards. I need you to do that. And let's see if we can get Fujian. You got a naval base of 3. And it is a little bit urban, so we should allow more people to attack into it. I'm actually kind of debating here. So I'm gonna have you naval invade into Fuzhou. I'm gonna put these guys all on this right-hand side. Attach these 2 extra squads to the marshals, so we got an even 5. What has the highest attack? You do. You do. Make sure that they're all aggressive. Do we have enough trucks now? 514. 180. So double should be 360. 360. Okay, we got enough trucks now. So then you... Let's get rid of training for a second, just so I can see better. I'll take you to go naval invade right next to it. I'll take you to go naval invade right next to it. And see if that'll help out. Because the one the one problem that you have with naval invading AI isn't if they have the ports defended or not. A lot of times they usually have like one unit there, so they do pretty well defending their ports. The problem is the fact that they can swap out their units so quick and effectively, because like as soon as like one unit's about to fall, like, oh yes, I'm about to win 98, 99, and then like right there a new unit walks in. You're like, oh okay, back down to 87, and then they go 98, 99, and a new unit walks in. You're like, oh okay, fuck, god damn it. Okay, so it just never ends until you like lose and run out of resources for your attack. So you usually have to try to see if you can like lock off their reinforcements getting in. So we'll see if that works or not. Yeah, you can only really build a intel network right there. Haven't done anything with my boats yet. Let's do naval. Everyone come on down here. Planes. Delete every plane that's not on a carrier, because I don't screw with carrier planes. They already have the prerequisites and know what they're doing. I delete all the stuff that are at just airports. Where's their big airport? There's 600, 600. I thought I had a 1200 airport around here. You guys, you have room for airplanes. Why can I... No airplanes in reserve? Yeah, there are. I'll give it a day. Maybe it has just to take a day for it to count. No? Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't have any more carrier planes. Whatever. 600. Fine, we'll do 600s. So we got 200 fighters. Close air support, 100 there. And that is all. We also got mediums. I guess I'll take them because they're a different class. And that's fine. So then we got close air support, air superiority. But for now, go train. Have all the... Look at all them bows coming. Look at all them bows coming. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take our... We need to start making some trains though. I would like to act somebody up here. Somebody up here. Get infantry to go for a political head, but 93 get infantry to go for a political head, but 93, 93 dropping in, yeah, and immediately. Could be better. Could be better though. I'm actually getting a little bit low in infantry equipment. I'm actually going to then... Guys. Next one's give me... Oh, that's synthetics to get that rubber, so I can stop trading for it. I can try restarting OBS. I don't know if restarting OBS would work. I could try that. That'll definitely close this out. There we go. Oh, is it working now? Is it working now? Let me see here. Might be working now. We might be good. No, and then it dropped off again. Damn it. But then I go to live YouTube, but I can see that I have dropped frames. So I guess we'll see what happens if it catches up here or not. But I don't know, might be, I mean, I see the frames going up a little bit, but it might be a little bit of a wash because now it's saying 0 kilobits per second. Yeah, it's going back down again, so it might be a little bit of a wash. I don't know. That sucks. What do I do? Do I end stream, or do I just keep on going like it's nothing? I don't know why I'm having that connection issue. Happens every once in a blue moon. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm getting 0 kilobits per second. Damn.